you guys, so today we're making two things: stuffed bell peppers and jalapeños. Today is gonna get real interesting, so stay tuned. Make sure you watch all the way to the end. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see. Let me know if you guys have been liking the content I've been putting out. And let's get to it. And remember, I'm Miss K. Put a baby behind that, period. Okay, we're back. So let's go ahead and list the ingredients that you're going to need today. So obviously you're going to need bell peppers of your choice. I like to do the multicolored ones because I like the color and it still gives me an amazing flavor. Obviously you're going to need your jalapeños, full, whole, fresh jalapeños, okay? Next, you're going to need some ground turkey or some ground beef if that's what you prefer. But you're going to need some ground meat, ground chicken too. You're going to need some cream cheese. You're going to need some shredded cheese. You can use any blend that you want. For today, I am using Mexican style cheese blend. I bought that from Costco. You notice that a lot of my stuff is a lot bigger. It's because a lot of my stuff is from Costco, okay? You're also going to need some bacon. Now, I didn't get the big enough Ziploc, so I have to fold it. But you're going to need you some bacon, okay? Period. And that's pretty much the base of everything you're going to need. Everything else will be done in the oven. And this is going to be really simple, really quick. So let's just go ahead and get to seasoning our meat and getting that cooked because that's going to take the longest. You're also going to need a half of a yellow onion for this video as well. Just for the taste and flavor of the meat. I love to use onions in everything I cook. It just do something for me, okay? And you're going to need a lot of seasonings. You'll see the seasonings once we're putting it into the meat. And just stick it through. Okay, everybody, we're back. So we're just going to go ahead and get right into it. We're going to go ahead and chop this oven. So like I said, you're only going to need half of this onion to be able to do this meat. I always like to dice my onions, even though I know that they're going to end up being marinated and cooking down a little bit. I always like to have finer bits of onions when I'm putting it in meat or something like that, a sauce, meat like that. And that's the easiest way that you can probably dice your onion, just with those quick little chops. I'm already done dicing. Boom. Perfect. Now we're going to go ahead and a medium-sized saucepan. Put that on the stove. And then I'm going to move you guys over to the stove right now. And this is where everything gets a little interesting. Feels me? Okay, here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the meat. This is already on and ready to go. I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil into the bottom of the pan, just so none of the meat sticks, you know. Make sure it's just coated real nice. Go ahead and get that switched around all around the pan. Grease the whole bottom of it real good. We're going to go ahead and get this open. Y'all know I like my wooden tools. But I'm going to go ahead and chop this. This is a little bit still frozen. So I'm just going to go chop it up in little cubes and add it in this way. So, and I'll start chopping it as I'm adding it into, so it doesn't stick. Because it is a little bit frozen in the middle still. I know it looks like I'm chopping it real easy, but it is a little frozen still. And I want to make sure my ground beef is able to actually be grounded and it's not like a big old clump. I hate when that happens. And this is how I get away from doing that. I'm also not going to use all of this ground beef because I'm only going to make 2 portions. So chopping it like this also helps me portion better. because I can save like a third of the meat for something else. See? So that's what I mean by a third. Also why I do it in cubes, because you're spending a lot of time chopping it. And don't worry, I'm gonna grab a fork to make sure that it gets all like small and pull it apart. But because it's still frozen, I want something that I can just dab it with. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be able to just chop it, kind of, you know, because it's still frozen. And now that it's all in smaller pieces, I can go ahead and switch over to a fork. I'm going to cut it here, and I'll be right back with the fork. Okay, I'm back with my fork. So we're just going to basically find a piece of meat and push down towards the bottom of the pan and pull. Push down and pull. You might want to hold on your saucepan at this point. But you're going to go ahead, you know, it sticks to the fork, just go ahead and pull it off on the side. Just go ahead and keep doing this motion until you notice that it's all cooking down. I'm turning this heat up a little bit. I'm at 8 on my oven, and my oven goes up to a 9 right before it goes to high. Because you know, everybody's ovens are different. And you know, I've noticed on multiple stoves that I've had that some eyes kind of heat up a little higher, like the flame goes a little higher on some than others. So pay attention to that too, because that plays into how high your heat is and if you're cooking stuff too fast and whatnot. Okay, now that this is almost ready, I'm going to start adding in my seasoning and the onion that I chopped up. So this is that onion that we chopped up. I'm going to go ahead and add that in. I'm going to go ahead and add in some black pepper, some garlic salt, some seasoning salt, and some Cajun seasoning. I almost put Cajun seasoning in almost everything. So this is Cajun. This is McCormick's Cajun seasoning. Also, if you wonder where I'm getting these big containers, again, it's Costco. I'm gonna just go ahead and season up real good. I just want to coat it all with a little bit of the Cajun seasoning. Then we have our black pepper. You know, easy on the pepper. Then we have our seasoning salt. I feel like everybody uses Lawry's. Like, you ain't using Lawry's, but you use it. That's enough. And then, last but definitely not least, the garlic salt. I feel like seasoned salt, garlic salt, and black pepper are the base to any good meal. So if you're not putting seasoned salt, garlic salt, and black pepper in the majority of the stuff you're cooking, it's probably not. That might be one of your problems. Okay. Now let's go ahead and mix it all in to the ground beef. Well, sorry, my bad, ground turkey, because I'm not cooking with beef. That's also why the color is a little lighter, because this is not beef, this is turkey. And you know, it's also a little easier to work with turkey when you're making these stuffed bell peppers for me, because turkey's a little bit more moist, like, than beef, in my opinion. K don't want no fucking no beef. Okay, that came out so bad. Disregard that last message. I tried to give me some press issues, you know. You want to make sure those onions get to the bottom because you want them to saute. You want them to get soft. You don't want to have a crunchy onion. Like, that's not what this is about. So just make sure you're stirring it well. And you can notice when the onions keep cooking or not, because they're a little bit more browner or yellow, showing that they've been soaking up some of the oil. They're a little softer versus still being white. This is smelling so bomb, y'all. And I'm not even gonna use all of this meat for the bell peppers either. I'm probably gonna do like a taco bowl or something, because all of this is keto friendly, because I'm on keto right now. So basically keto is a low carb, high fat, moderate protein diet. And so what that means is that you want to consume mostly fat when you eat, which is kind of hard to do. So you kind of stick to like things like eggs, cheese. You can eat meat still. You can eat berries. But you can't have anything with sugar, which is really hard because almost everything has sugar. You just really have to watch the carbs. You should be like intaking like up to 25 carbs a day, which is super hard, because when you look into everything that has carbs, it sucks because everything has carbs. Okay, now I've turned this off, and I'm gonna take it off of this side of the stove so it stops cooking. Now we're gonna join me back over here as we prep our bell peppers. As we prep our, I really hate being my own camera woman, okay? Okay, so I'm gonna set you guys back up over here as we prepare for our bell peppers, onions, jalapeños, and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab, I think because at first I was gonna use this because I was gonna make myself one, but because it's two of us now, I'm just gonna get a little bit of a bigger bowl, an actual bowl. And this is when you'll need your cream cheese as well as your Mexican style cheese. So let's go ahead and show you the prep work first for this. So the only thing you honestly need to do is clean up the bell peppers, because you've already cooked the meat. That part of this is done. So I'm going to go ahead and take out 2 peppers. I'm going to do a yellow and a red because, like I said, I really enjoy the color part of this. That's why I like to use them. So because it's 2 of us, I'm going to go ahead and just hit some 2 colors. This also like helps your meat too. So I'm just rinsing these off. I'm just going to go ahead and cut the tops off of these. Both of them. And then I'm going to take it and I'm going to cut along the inside here. And just cut out the middle. This is pretty much the same process you're going to do with the jalapeños as well, because that is where the majority of the heat is in the jalapeno. And I am somebody who likes spicy food, but you know, I don't want to eat a whole jalapeno. I'll cry. It ain't gonna happen, Captain. So basically now you have an emptied out bell pepper. I'm still gonna rinse it off because sometimes there are seeds in there that you can't actually see. And then I'm gonna do the same thing with the yellow one. Just go ahead and cut, separate it right there. You can see all the little, you know, and you're just gonna pull it off. And then there's the rest of this. You just wanna pull off from the sides of the wall. It's like this little extra membrane or something that was helping hold on. We're the same thing. Rinse it out. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and toss the tops of these along with the inside. We're at this point gonna start preheating our oven to 350 degrees because this stuff is gonna go into the oven to bake. I'm gonna put these bell peppers off to the side right now. I'm gonna take my bowl. We're going to take a spoon for this. I know you guys are probably like, I thought you said you like using this, you know, utensils you've already used. Well, sometimes you can't, okay? Sometimes you just cannot avoid them dishes. So we're just gonna go ahead and do like, I wanna say like, you don't wanna overdo it, so you wanna just do half a bowl so you don't spill anything anywhere. And if you need more, then go ahead and add more. So right now, I'm gonna take a clean spoon for my cream cheese. And I'm gonna take, I can't even measure this, but it's just like a whole scoop of the whole round. And you'll just add little by little. And you'll know when you need more, you know, if you need more, based off of the texture that I'm gonna show you that you wanna get. So you just basically wanna mix your meat. I think I need a bigger bowl. I think a bigger bowl would be better. If I was eating solo, it'd be a different story, but this is not a solo day anymore. So we're just gonna go ahead and mix it in. And you want it mixed in real nice. Only because it's a little too white. It's a really good texture, but I just need a little bit more meat. Yeah, that's looking good. Alright, that looks good. And that's all it took. I have a pretty good measurement down of like the cream cheese that I want because I made this recipe before. And then I'm just going to do a whole handful of cheese, of grated cheese, and mix that in. And also, you know, if you don't really like cheese this much, you can, you know, decide to deduct some cheese from it. I just particularly love cheese. And because it is a part of keto, like you can eat it on keto, like shoot, why not? Okay, so it should look like this. You should be able to see pieces of the shredded cheese, see everything all together. So now I'm gonna go ahead and move this out my way because I still need this and I still need the cream cheese for the jalapeños. But we're doing one thing at a time here, okay? So now we're gonna bring our bell peppers back. We're gonna go ahead and cut that off. I'm gonna fill them with this same spoon so it'll be a little quicker and easier. You just wanna pat down the meat, get it all in there. You wanna just fill it up to the top basically. And make sure that it's all stuffed because this is a stuffed bell pepper, y'all. Okay. I'm gonna add a little bit more on top just because, you know. Bam, okay, that one's done. This one's a little bit deeper. I'll probably end up giving this one to my neighbor because I'm not gonna eat that. There we go. Okay, now these are all nice and stuffed, all nice and full as well. Some of this meat showed off into cutting board. I'm just gonna add that back on and top it on top. Okay, so these are basically finished. I'm just gonna put these on a baking sheet with some aluminum foil on top of the baking sheet for cleanup purposes. And then we're gonna get to the jalapenos right now. Be right back. Okay, we're back. And now we're about to do the jalapenos. So I'm basically just gonna open this up. I don't even gotta play with it because I'm not saving it the bag. So I have 5 whole jalapenos. I'm gonna give us both 2 each, and then I'm gonna take one to work tomorrow. That sounds like a delicious, delectable little snack, a little afternoon pick-me-up. I'm gonna go ahead and rinse the outside of each of these peppers off. Next thing we're gonna do is gonna go ahead and cut all the tops off to the jalapenos. See, kind of the same process that you did with the bell peppers. There's only a little bit of a difference here. One, the jalapeno is much smaller, so it makes it a little bit more difficult. But we're also gonna be stuffing it a different way by cutting it into the middle. Like so. This also will help you be able to cut this out a little bit better. You'll open this up a little bit and be able to see the edges that you're cutting along the side of the jalapeno. You're gonna go ahead and pull that cork out, okay? Because you want all these seeds. This is where the heat lives, okay? And you're gonna go back in. You'll see like the inside of this still has like this little white rind piece that I was talking about earlier. You really still want to get that out because that's carrying the heat. If you don't really mind the heat and you're okay with, you know, that spice hitting you in your throat, go for it. So I'm just gonna take this and then rinse the inside out, just like I did with the bell pepper. But I will note on this, be very careful, because since you're touching this very hot pepper and you're touching the middle where the heat lives, your hands will have a lot of serious spice on them, okay? Serious spice alert, okay? Be aware. And I'm just gonna go ahead and do the rest of these off camera because I think you get the point. We're just pulling the pits out, okay? Okay, we're back and they've all been cut open and pitted. As you can see, the air is kind of even spicy in here. My nose is almost about to run. The back of my throat is really scratchy. So let's hurry up and get done with this because I'm in here dying, okay? This is actually delicious, but it is not a comfortable feeling. So I'm gonna just do one nice scoop of cream cheese. I don't want to overdo it because you don't want to overstuff your jalapenos because the filling will come out. You're gonna do like half of the amount of cheese that you use for the bell peppers. I probably should, you know, measure this out for you guys one day. So I'm just gonna use the same spoon that I've been using for the cream cheese, and I'm just gonna push it into the cheese, kind of. And oh my God. I'll slowly pinch in more bits of cheese as I see fit. Again, you can moderate this part. So when you cook this up, the cream cheese almost like tastes like sour cream a little bit. So that's why I like to add in more cheese, so I still get that nuttiness from the cheese. I like to be able to see the cheese distinctively from the cream cheese, and I'm just gonna keep taking it with the back of my spoon like this, pushing it in. Okay, that's perfect. This is how I like to be able to see it. You see all the little pieces of cheese and everything. You still see the cream cheese. Not too much, not too little. So now we're just gonna start stuffing our bell peppers. You don't want to overstuff. So I would suggest starting off by a little amount. You're gonna use your fingers in this, so you're gonna get a little messy because you're gonna need to push the cream cheese off of your finger into the jalapeno. And again, you don't want to overstuff it, especially this top part, because it will melt and ooze out. So you want to push this down a little bit and leave a little bit of an opening because it will heat up anyways. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and finish stuffing these. I gotta hurry up, y'all. Okay, got 2 more here. This last little scoop hopefully is enough for this last little pepper. This is a real jalapeno pepper, y'all, and I'm just gonna take a little scoop from another one into this one because it don't make sense to make a little bit more cream cheese for that. So any of them that look like they got, you know, a well packing, I'm gonna take a well packing out, okay? But they're all still really full. I'll show you right now. You can't even tell that I took anything away. Okay, so they're all nice and stuffed, but not too stuffed to where it'll ooze out so much, okay? Now the next step. For bigger jalapenos, you may need 2 slices of bacon on it. For smaller, little skimpier jalapenos, 1 slice of bacon will do, but you'll be able to tell. I like to start from the top because, like I said, this oozes out. So I'll start from here, fold it like that, and then I'll flip it over and kind of, I'm creating like a lid onto the bacon. Onto the jalapeno, because again, it's going to, and then ta-da, it's 1 slice of bacon for 1 small pepper. You got your top on there, and it's fully wrapped. I'm gonna go ahead and place it down onto the baking sheet with the side of the bacon that is still attached down, so that way that side cooks together first. If you don't want to do it that way and you just want to sit like that, you can use a toothpick. So we're gonna go ahead and just rock the rest of these now. Again, doing the lid and folding around. Now you see this one was a little bit bigger, so I wasn't able to finish that out. So this one, or hold on. You might notice that you might have did your lid a little sloppy, and I think that might be my case here. Okay, so the lid's a little sloppy. I'm gonna go ahead and just take it tightly, because you don't want it to be loose at all, okay? At all. You're gonna go ahead and just wrap the bacon around all the doodah day. Okay, yeah, that fit. That was perfect. Okay, and again, placing it down on the baking sheet, that side. I've had the oven preheating at 350 degrees this whole time, and now we're just gonna add the oven. So I have two sections here. I want these to be at the top, okay? So BRB, when these are done, this is gonna take a little while because you want that pepper and those jalapenos to get soft. So we'll be back in like 35, 40 minutes. See you in a bit. So you guys see what I mean by the cheese just spills the fuck out. These are almost ready, guys. Almost ready. See the bacon, see the bacon, see the bacon. It's a little raw still. Need to cook a little bit more. It's almost there though. I'm gonna flip them though right now. So we're about halfway done. And I'm gonna, so you see that side that's been flipped is brown. Now we just need to brown the other side. And you see how good these bell peppers are coming out so far. They're bomb, bomb, bomb. Y'all already know. Okay, so I think we're all done now. I'm gonna take this out, plate it, and then, yeah, I'm gonna let you guys see the finished product. And that's the end of this video. Product. I just wanted to make sure you guys see it.
Hallelujah! 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 Hallelujah!
Make sure you try this recipe, okay? Alright, catch you guys in our mukbang.